few months ago, an indie game called Little Kitty Big City released on Xbox, Switch, and Steam. While perusing my Xbox Ultimate subscription, I came across this game and was immediately intrigued. I love cats as much as the next person, and the trailers for this game were extremely promising. And this totally isn't because the main character looks just like my cat Otis when he was a kitten. I had read some decent reviews on this game, so I decided to download it, and oh my god, I was not disappointed. I'm telling you, as soon as I opened a new save file, I just knew this game was gonna be good. The pure character in this starting intro made me so excited to play the rest of the game. It is very apparent from these first 30 seconds that the creators put a lot of thought and effort into this title. A lot of games have this issue of their cities feeling empty, but this one certainly does not. There's a large cast of characters that you can interact with, along with people constantly walking up and down the streets. Some of my favorites have to be this Tanuki you encounter, who's trying to make all these portals throughout the city, and of course, the meerkat, my beloved. Something I want to note is that there's just so many things to do. While playing this, I never got bored or felt like it was too repetitive. Little Kitty Big City is always giving you a new task while not overwhelming you. Now, I don't want to spoil too much about this game since it has a lot of fun secrets and I would love all of you to encounter them on your own, but I will say, this game was making me laugh so hard. From a joke about a cat getting its balls cut off, to my cat getting scared by a cucumber, everything about this game was charming during my playthrough. Little Kitty Big City gives the same vibes as the Untitled Goose Game, where you're running around doing tasks and you kind of never know what's gonna happen next. But that made this game so much better. I will admit some of the puzzles were a little confusing, but as long as I spent the time and I thought about them, they weren't too bad. I honestly feel like this game is great for kids and adults alike, as it's very approachable for anyone, even if you don't play games that much. When I pressed that little download button, I wasn't looking for a game to get too invested in, like GTA 5 or Skyrim. I wanted something that I could casually pick up, play for an hour or two, and then put down. And this was the perfect game for that. Just like Animal Crossing or Unpacking, this game is very cozy and casual. Now, when it comes to how this game looks, I could not be more pleased. From how your cat moves and pounces to being able to find spots in the sun to sleep in, the realism is there. Oh my god, one of my favorite parts is running around the city and finding the little boxes to sit in. If you sit in enough of those boxes, you get the achievement If I Fits, I Sits, which is just completely adorable. I also really enjoyed eating fish in this game. How fast your cat just gnaws it down reminds me so much of my own cats who can't get enough when it comes to food. Now, the game is very good as I've said, but when it comes to buying a game, the price is typically a deal breaker. In the US, this game is $25, which I honestly think is a spectacular price for the amount of content this game has. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just right. What makes buying this game even better is that if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can get this game for free right now. So if you're kinda on the fence about whether or not you should download it, I honestly would just give it a try while you can. And here we are, my final thoughts. After 6 amazing hours of playing this game, I can confidently say that Little Kitty Big City is a charming and fun game that I would recommend to anyone that wants a new cozy game to add to the library. This game has a beautiful soundtrack, amazing scenery, great characters, spectacular humor. I could truly compliment this game for days. If you're obsessed with cats and cozy games, this is definitely the game for you.